Let us see the next question, which says, given the following dataset demong. So we have a screenshot of a dataset being given, which has site, patient ID, DOB, sex CD, race CD, and TRT, MNT, so which could be treatment. So we have 6 variables in this dataset. And then we have a question which says, which section below would be considered as hard coding? So we have some options provided, and it says which of these options would be considered as hard coding. So the definition of hard coding is if we are intentionally overwriting the values present in the source data, then we call it as hard coding. So let us see if we have any options which is actually overwriting any of the values present in this input data set. So let us take a look at the first option. So it says if sex CD is equal to 1, then sex is equal to male. A new character variable named sex is being created and being assigned a value conditionally based on the value of sex CD. So these 2 lines of code is actually not overwriting any of the existing variables. In fact, it is creating a new variable based on the values present in sex CD variable. So this would not be considered as hard coding. So in the second option, it says if site is equal to 1, then sex CD is equal to 2. Else if site is equal to 2, then sex CD is equal to 1. So we have a variable named sex CD in the input data set, and we are actually overwriting the values present in the same variable in the input data. So this would be considered as hard coding. So to overwrite the values present in the input data. So before we conclude this as the correct answer, which is meeting the hard coding requirement, but check the other options and see if we are missing something. In the third option, it says if site is equal to 1 and sexcd not is equal to 2, then check is equal to 1. A new flag kind of variable is being created if the data is as per expectation or not. So in this piece of code, in these 2 lines of if then else set of code, we are not actually overwriting any of the values present in the source or raw data. So this would not be considered as hard coding. So let us check the final option, which says birth dt is equal to input of dob mmdd yy 10 dot. So here we are actually trying to create a new numeric variable named birth dt by reading the values from dob and converting it into a numeric date format. So the of the 4 options, the second option is actually overwriting the values present in the input data. So this would be considered as hard coding, and let us see if this is the correct option or not. Yes, the screen turned green. Our response was the one which was actually overwriting the sexcd variable which was actually present in the input data set, and the correct response is also the same.